Hey, this is my first YouTube video and I'm here to speak about stock markets. This channel is all about educating viewers about stock markets. I'm a value investor and an options trader. I know all of you would be wondering what different I am going to talk compared to the other videos out there. So stay tuned to know more. My name is Vivek and you are watching Delta Options. This video is for the people who are afraid of entering the stock market because they feel investing money in share market is very risky. Yes, those people are right. Stock markets are risky. But why you have to be afraid of? You will need to be afraid only if you have very less knowledge or you don't have proper knowledge on the shares. That's why I'm making all my efforts to make a proper learning videos on how to get some good money from stock markets. The data says only in this year, that is from January to August, we have more than 4.5 million people who have opened their demat accounts. That means more than 45 lakh people have opened the demat accounts in this year. So people have changed their views on the stock market, not like earlier. Now common man also knows what is stock market because everybody wants to make some good money. But the sad part is, out of those 45 lakh people, how many you think that they just opened a demat account because their friend said that stock market is down? And if you invest now, you will have a good returns. Yes, those are the most people. Idea is good, but let's get some knowledge on the stock market before you invest. And here comes the second set of people who say stock market is risky. Yes guys, stock market is risky, but we have to take some risk for ourselves to get some good rewards. If you are not taking a minimal risk, you cannot achieve anything of good position. You people only think, is there any proper scheme that gives you double-digit returns at least in a year? No. If you keep in FD, how much you will get? Maximum 7%. And after getting that 7% also, you have to give your tax and take other one, PPF or some pension schemes, whatever it is. Everything is less than 10%, isn't it? But if you keep in stock market, there are high chances that you will get better returns when compared to the other schemes. All the stocks may not be giving the proper profit, but if you choose wisely, you will get a much better return when compared to the other investments. In this context, let me tell you the story of a great person. At the age of 21 years, he has taken up the business of his family. They were into palm oil industry. And then because of his ideas, he wanted to grow his industry into several other sectors. Then he tried to get into some beauty products. At that point of time, they manufactured some bathing soaps and all. Then he never stopped there. Then he tried to move into manufacturing of bulbs and all. Then he has transferred his business to manufacturing personal computers. In fact, that is the first company which has given personal computer to India. Then later on, he has met some like-minded people in US. Then he has shared his thought of entering to IT sector. That decision has changed his life and the life of Indian fortune. I think by now you people might have got who is that person. He is none other than Azim Premji, and I am speaking about Wipro Industries. Why I am saying all this story is, if someone in 1980 have invested 100 shares in Wipro, by now they would have become some crorepati's. The value of those 100 shares at that point of time in 1980, in 2020 it had become near to 700 crores. Don't think that Wipro is the only company which has provided that much of profit from 1980 to now. I know most of the people are not in a position to invest in 1980, but our young generation, what we are doing, we could have also have invested in some shares which are making some good profits. Let me take you the example of Royal Enfield. And you know, Royal Enfield, everyone likes that bike and everyone wants to buy it. But what would have happened? What will the cost like Royal Enfield? Maybe 80,000 to 1 lakh at that point of time. But what would have happened, instead of buying that Royal Enfield bike, you would have invested in the same company, that is Eicher Motors. That 1 lakh rupees of shares, if you bought at that point of time, now you would have been able to buy one of the best cars in the world, Rolls-Royce Phantom. that much price increase it happened. So that's why I will tell there is no better investment than stock market. Not only these two things, you take Infosys, Wipro, TCS, Hero Motors, Bajaj Group, whatever, all these things like even say Colgate or whatever you say Horlicks, that is GSK Group, and then MRF Tires. All these things, at least in your lifetime, in every family, one of the people would have heard about these shares, but never have got these things. But even if you would have got those shares at that time, when you are aware that these are the best brands, your fate would have changed. So by now you would have get one doubt. If stock market's having these many advantages, why everyone are not taking it? As there are these many pros, there might be some cons as well, right? So what does it mean? Unlike FD or some other investment options, there will be no fixed return for stock market. Sometimes if company performs good, you might have get 10%. Sometimes you might have get 20%, 30%. But if the company doesn't perform good, what will happen? There might be some negative returns as well, right? That is the only biggest negative for the stock market. But my view is like when compared to other things, stock market has having the best risk to reward ratio. So I would prefer taking some minimal risk and get some very good return. So as discussed earlier, we have good risk reward ratio. That's why you invest in stock markets. Let me tell you some important things if you wanted to enter the stock market. First of all, there is no fixed capital to invest. You can invest as low as you can. And secondly, it is not expensive like gold or some land which needs more capital. And the other thing, if you wanted to sell the stock, the money will be coming into your account in 3 working days. And above all, what you need is a Demat account which has linked to your bank account. And opening of Demat will start as just from 300 rupees. But believe me guys, I know this is a very tough situation for each and everyone. There are people who lost their jobs, people are there who have shut down their businesses, people are now hopeless of anything. This situation is have played very bad portion in our life. All I am telling is please do some investment. These investments really will help you to withstand yourself. This will help you to get some good status at least. These all things are just for your betterment. There is nothing good or bad for me. This decision will definitely change your life. More videos to come. Please follow me on this channel and also need your support. And don't forget to like and subscribe this video if you love to make money. Meet you in the next video. Signing off, Vivek.